Welcome to Learn Lingo, your daily guide to explore, engage, and expand your vocabulary. Today, we're going to dive into some fun facts about the English language that will make you laugh, learn, and maybe even scratch your head in confusion. Let's start with spelling. English spelling is totally unpredictable. Take the words cough, though, and through. They all look similar, but when it comes to pronunciation, it's like they're speaking different languages. This is due to two factors. First is the language evolution. Over time, the pronunciation of words in English has evolved, but the spelling often remains unchanged. For example, the word night was pronounced with a visible K sound in Old English, but the pronunciation has changed, leaving the spelling behind. Second is the influence of other languages. English has borrowed extensively from other languages, including Latin, French, Germanic languages, and more. These borrowings often come with their original pronunciation patterns, which can clash with English phonetics. For instance, ballet comes from French and retains its original French pronunciation. Now, speaking of letters, let's talk about the letter A. It's the superstar of the alphabet, the most frequently used letter in English. But here's a twist. It can also stand alone as a word. Yes, you heard me right. In phrases like a man or a book, A is not just a letter. It's a word, so next time you see an A, give it a little nod of respect. It's doing double duty. And then there's the letter X. It shows up in fewer than 0.2% of all English words. You might find it in X-ray or xylophone, but let's be honest, it's not getting much action. So if you ever feel like an outsider, just remember, X is out there feeling your pain. Did you know that William Shakespeare was responsible for introducing over 1,700 words into the English language? That's right, words like bedroom, lonely, and gloomy were introduced by him. Imagine if Shakespeare had a Twitter account. He'd be trending every day with his new vocabulary. Now, let's take a moment to appreciate the word awkward. It's not just awkward to say, it's also one of the most difficult words to spell. With its unique combination of letters, it's like a puzzle that leaves you scratching your head. If you ever find yourself in an awkward situation, just remember, at least you can spell it wrong with style. And here's another fun fact. The is the most common word in English, accounting for about 5% of all written text. It's like the hero of the language, quietly holding everything together while we focus on the flashier words. Let's not forget about the verb be. It's the most commonly used verb in English and has more forms than a yoga instructor. Am, is, are, was, were, been, being. If be were a contestant on a game show, it would win every time. Now, if you think the letter E is everywhere, you're absolutely right. It's the most frequently used letter in English, popping up in about 13% of all words. It's like the overachiever of the alphabet, always showing up to the party. And here's a quirky fact. The word dumb originally meant silent or mute. So, if you ever feel like you've lost your words, just remember that dumb used to mean something completely different. So there you have it. English is a delightful, quirky, and sometimes downright confusing language. But that's what makes it so much fun to learn. Keep exploring, keep laughing, and remember, every word has a story to tell. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.